For more than 30 years now, Lloyd Jones has been one of the top names from the Northwest music scene. Well known and revered around the world, he's a consummate performer, collaborator, songwriter, and tireless road dog who just keeps on going. Join us here at BukoTV for a sold-out show at Jimmy Mak's in Portland, and an exclusive interview for a unique look at this legendary highwayman. Look out, there's no stopping him now. So you've got 7 critically acclaimed albums now, which is quite a feat. That's something else. Well, you seem to put a mark that's your own on any song that you do, and few artists I can think of, certainly locally, can do that. So you just have a knack for.
That's a kind thing to say. That's what I look for in an artist, is their personality, what it is that they're saying. I don't care about licks and jumping up and down. I want to hear that person. I want to hear the story. And so if you feel like that's coming through, then that's a wonderful thing.
Tell me about James Brown. How changed your musical impression?
Big time. That's my brother's responsible for that. My brother was in high school. I was still in grade school, and he had played a gig up in Seattle and saw James for the first time. And he came back the next day and he'd got tickets. He'd figured out already to get tickets because he was going to be in Portland the next day. And the guy who got him the tickets, he and I were the 3 white people at the James Brown concert in 1964 at the Portland Armory. And we went in the afternoon and watched him rehearse and set up, and that was a huge lesson. And then, and everybody was black, the ticket holders, the police, everybody. And it felt like a big family. I mean, families danced together. Again, this joyous vibe. And I thought, where are all these people in joyous music Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? It felt so natural, and it just changed me. James did stuff where he went up on one leg, went all the way to the other end of the stage on one foot. Going, what? I mean, a real show of talent. And at 14, I'm just warped forever. And then James would go with their bleachers, wooden bleachers, and he'd go walking around the bleachers. The first set he didn't play, and he's just talking to people and signing and stuff. And he had a card table with his albums he'd sell you. It's, you know, it was really. You're right in the midst of it, and it was so human, and it seemed so normal. It seemed more normal than everyday life to me. And you watched it build, and then watched him do his thing and come out, and then he'd throw the cufflinks out, and then he had like a box, and cufflinks kept coming. He had like 20, and my brother wound up with some cufflinks from the show in 1964. lived in this area for a while, and he rang my bell on guitar. I was fussing with guitar and stuff, but once I heard his rhythmic way, and I tried playing with the fingers, it's really hard to do because you get all tangled up. And so I play with the pick and then the fingers, and I still kind of go back and forth, but I love that. And if you ever have got the skin onto that string, and then you can pull it and you can hold it for as long as you want, and you can just kind of move it around and stretch it and play with it more than it's clank. Other times you want that pick to dig in.
What were your parents playing on the Victrola that...
The last thing they wanted us to do was play music. But my old man played trumpet, and I think all of us saw, that's the only time they saw him having fun. You know, he was at work and being a parent, and then he got this old funky trumpet out, you know, and he played his New Orleans stuff. And Thanksgiving he put on Gene Krupa, and he's cutting the turkey, and Gene Krupa sing, sing, sing. Now that's a drum solo, you know.
Also, you know, appear to really enjoy yourself on stage. You project that, and that's another rare thing. So obviously that's coming from your heart and your soul, and you like it, and that's another observation that I've heard a lot of people talk about that.
Joy directly connected to music, probably that was the first thing that I saw all this emotion coming out, and I just it was okay, you know, and I really connected to that thing. So I would dance like crazy when I was in high school, and then I just the music is going, and I thought, you know, if you can make people feel good with a natural thing like music, where does it come from, all that stuff, but it seems a non-toxic thing that people could do together and feel good. It just seems like a good thing, not to mention the story, which is my favorite part these days.
Yeah. What a great audience. You just ready to go and get going. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Then when I feel I'm not distracted and I have some time to just by myself to work out something, I'll take those lyrics and start finding the groove. It's the lyric of the groove is the groove, and everything has to groove. I'm a drummer with a guitar on, and I'm playing drums on the guitar, and so the rhythm of the vocal is the game. And then I try to have chord changes that's going to have a little something you didn't expect. Right when you think it's going to go to the 5, but let's slide around it, and let's when we go to the bridge, let's not go to the 4.
Young James
I listen to every kind of music there is, and you might get an idea that has, what you come out with will have nothing to do with what the idea started as, but it'll generate it.
Right.
So it's all, right now, it's just listening to songs, digging songs, and writing songs.